Hello everyone! Today we're going to be exploring a little abandoned strip mall known as the Raritan Mall. And now this place has been struggling for quite some time. I think at this point there's only about two businesses left in it. A couple years back it got completely flooded. Like the whole shopping center was underwater. And I don't think they ever really recovered from all the damage that took place then. There has been a plan approved to demolish this place. So I'm going to go show you it one last time before it's gone. Explore it while we still can. Let's go check out the Raritan Mall. So this is one of two open businesses here in this shopping center, and it's one of those places that sells like unclaimed mail, unclaimed packages from Amazon, and it's not open at the moment. Now this was built in 1980, and it still has kind of an old school look to it. Let's see. So it looks like they're already getting ready to move out of this shopping center here. Oh yeah, everything's already cleared out of there. But let's take a walk down through this shopping center. So that noise you hear, this was actually built on top of a landfill. And on top of the lampposts, they actually have vents. And that's that little vent diffuser spinning around up there. So yeah, this is built on top of a landfill, and it's prone to flooding. So I think this is going to be a really great place to build apartments. Let's continue our exploration here. I like this little skylight area, how it's kind of like arched. It's a very cool, old school look. And let's see if we can see inside some of these places. I think they have paper up over most of them, but we're going to take a look and see. So this one has that cool neon sign there. Let's see, is there anything else we can see about it? Not really. I think if we walk back here, we might be able to see a label scarf for what this business used to be. Can't see that one in particular, but we can see that this one was a Subway. Yeah, look at that. Pretty unmistakable label scar there. And now this is Paradise, Fine Indian Cuisine. This is still open, I think. Or maybe they're just in the process of moving. But yes, this was, I think, one of the last businesses to stay here. And just look at this place. It is falling apart. Jeez. Look at all the bird droppings. Ugh, that's nasty. And I guess this was a former salon. I don't know. I don't know if I can get a look in here. But yeah, you can see that this has just been sitting, rotting for a while. This is a flood area. And now, during Hurricane Ida, a couple years back, this whole shopping plaza was flooded and it was covered in mud. Most of these places were already closed, but everything flooded in here. I think here we should be able to get a decent view inside here. Yeah, look at that. Let's zoom in a little bit back there, and we can see, looks like some mirrored sections there. Yeah, not in good shape at all, this place. And this was Frank's Pizza. Let me see if I can get a look from down here. I'm not even sure what we're looking at here. All right. What was this place? I don't remember what this one was. Ooh, look at all that mold. Yeah, this whole building needs to go. It's time. I don't think there's much you can do to save this one. Yeah, so that's Frank's Pizza. Yeah, not sure what this is. But here I remember was a Muscle Maker Grill. I guess it's a place that serves like health food and stuff. And that closed. Is Muscle Maker Grill even still around? I've never eaten at one. It's not really my thing. But just look up here. Look at that. This whole building is literally just falling apart. It would take a lot of work to fix this. And not even worth it, because it's, just going to flood again. And just, for the record, I know I was kind of sarcastic. Building apartments here is a mistake, because this is a flood area. It's built on a landfill, and it's just, nothing good is going to come of that. Let's look over here. Jeez. Let's see if we can get a view inside this one. Okay, so this is Foot Solutions. I assume that was a shoe store, and it is just falling apart inside there. Looks like there's lots of mold. Place is just a disaster. Look down here. Somebody tried to smash their way into this one. Not really sure why you'd want to. I mean, what are you expecting to find in here? It's nothing but a biohazard. Yeah, look at that. Looks like they smashed some holes in the wall, I guess, to go from one section to the other. Yikes. Look at this blind. Not sure why they'd have blinds on the outside. Doesn't really seem like a good idea. I gotta say, those vents and that noise is really annoying. Whoever decided to do that. Well, I don't know. This whole plaza just seems to be a series of bad choices. Story of my life, actually. But yeah. And over here was like some kind of like academy for kids. Look at all this pigeon poo-poo. That is just so foul. And can we get a look inside here? Maybe? Let's see. It's probably too dark. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to. But, the reason I'm filming this is just because it'll be gone. And at least we'll have a video to preserve that it was once here. In case anyone wants to know. In case anyone was curious about what the Raritan Mall used to look like. Now over here is a former Stop and Shop. And this closed in 2016. But before that, it was actually a Kmart. I don't remember when the Kmart closed. But I think this was one of the last few Kmarts left in the area at the time. Let's see. I think we can get a look in here. Okay. Oh yeah. Looks like they just have that whole inside gutted out. Now this is kind of a cool feature, this little clock tower that says Raritan Mall on it. Kind of a cool old school thing. Listen to that vent. Oh my gosh, how did people work here and not go crazy listening to that all day? But anyway, look at that. That's pretty cool looking. Alrighty, so we can see inside the main entrance to Stop and Shop. Look at that old sign there. Looks like somebody tried to tear the doors off here. It's pretty crazy. Pretty sad looking Stop and Shop. Alrighty, and down here is an old drug fair. So I think this was a regional drugstore chain. Okay. Can we get a look inside? Maybe. Oh yeah, look at that. And you can even just see all these like papers that they put up. They're all like wet, have all this like water damage on them. That just goes to show you like how much water got into this building. Yeah, look at that. That's all water damage from when this place flooded. So yeah, a couple years back, Hurricane Ida flooded this place pretty bad. And I dropped by afterwards and I took some pictures of like all the damage, just all the different stores and just all the flooding. So I'm going to show you what this place looked like just a couple days after Hurricane Ida. So that's going to be our last look at the Raritan Mall. Sad, crusty, decaying strip mall, soon to be demolished to make way for luxury apartments, which I think is probably a bad idea, but who am I to say anything? Who would listen to me? Anyway, if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and be sure to subscribe to see me go on more adventures in the future. If you'd like to support the channel, consider becoming a channel member or check out my Patreon page where I post some exclusive videos. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next adventure. Special thank you to all my Patreon supporters and channel members. Your support makes this channel possible.